The year is 276 BC, and the Roman Republic is finally at peace. We have defeated the Etruscan League up to the north, and we have ousted Epirus from Italy. We have taken Tarentum and peaced out with Epirus, so we are no longer at war with anybody. Now we can begin to move our legions up north into the Po Valley and get involved with some of these tribes and hopefully consolidate our power up here. Where we left off, we need to start researching something again. Let's go ahead and start researching this water sluicing card. It's going to give us +4 sanitation and +3 growth. So it's important to get that growth early on so our cities can continue to expand. There's a lot of work down here to do in Tarentum to start converting some of these buildings over. It's expensive. I know there's going to be a rebellion soon too, it looks like. Look at the public order. So conquest and provincial instability. Yeah, so there may be a rebellion, and we have the 2nd Legion here ready to put that down swiftly. But let's go ahead and start moving our 1st Legion back up north. He is out of movement range. He hasn't even moved. War declared between the RDI and Epirus. Alright, so this guy has 8% melee attack for all heavy infantry units. That's interesting. Okay, province under control. We have all of Italia under control now. Oh, it looks like we have encountered some of the Greek states, so let's go ahead and try to initiate trade with them.
Greetings. We are civilized folk, so you may speak as you wish, and we will give you an honest answer.
Looks like we could take all of Athens' money for a trade agreement.
Will you agree to trade? We have much your people might enjoy, and your goods would enrich our markets.
Alright, so watch this expert diplomacy here. We're going to get 5,500 from a trade agreement with Athens.
My thanks for your careful
Then we're going to get a non-aggression pact
I go to offer sacrifice to Athena, who has blessed us all with wisdom.
for 1,200. There we go. Let's check what's going on with Sparta.
Athena give you wisdom, so that you may speak well and
Let's get a non-aggression pact with Sparta.
Be welcome.
And what we're doing over here in Greece, we basically want to build a alliance up with the other Greek states so they can go and attack Epirus, right? Epirus still has a very strong army right now, and I don't want them consolidating their power in Greece. So we really want some other faction to go and take them out. Aetolian League, we have a non-aggression pact with them.
What then do your noble people desire of us?
So that was a really nice boost to our economy right there. We could actually now use that money to convert these buildings. And again, we want Cassentia to be our kind of like our military recruitment zone. So I'm trying to think here. Let's actually look at the province details. So we have a ancient wonder, Mount Vesuvius here. Gives us +2 food from this region. Tax potential's good. Trade potential's bad. Industrial potential's bad. So yeah, I think this would be a great military zone early on in the game. So let's go ahead and create that field of Mars. Wonder if we need more food. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn this into a fishing port. And up here in Rome, we can look at expanding some of these towns. So let's upgrade these to level 2 villages. Notice how there's no real debuffs, so it's good to get those. That's all the building we should do for now. We're going to have to focus on growing our military more for our fights up here. Let's make sure our spy is all moved. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. Oh, what is this? It looks like there was a rebellion in Italia, and they're going to probably beat us here. That's really unfortunate. We're probably going to slaughter the population here too. Alright, the summer 276 BC. Let's go ahead and recruit some pirates. There was a rebellion in Cassentia during the turn end. And unfortunately, this province fell to the Lucani rebels down here. So we're going to have to send the 2nd Legion down to squash this rebellion. It's really unfortunate. Gosh, it looks like they probably devastated some of the population. That's really kind of a setback. Alright, if we go and look at our recruitment capabilities, it's still pretty strong. Okay, one thing we should check out diplomatically is see if any of these Greek factions would like to join. Since we're not at war at Epirus, we can't ask them to join in. But yeah, it's just important to keep an eye on Epirus to see what they decide to do. Alright, let's go ahead and continue to move our 1st Legion up north to the Po Valley. Move our spy up there too to see what's going on. And let's check out our messages to see if we got anything good. Alright. Let's check out our trade.
May Hermes bless us both with skillful.
Alright, one thing I want to do with Carthage is see if they want to have a military access agreement just to increase our affinity towards each other. They rejected it, that's okay. Alright, I think that's all we should do this turn. Is just a quick turn. Our public order here is still terrible. Cultural difference, taxes. If we untax this province, it destroys our income. We can't afford that. We have a legion here though. We'll easily be able to put down rebellions. So we may have to put down a rebellion or two until this province comes under control. In Rome, trying to think if we should build anything. Public order is steadily increasing. Food. In the short run, it may be wise just to build this building so we get more food. Or we can level this up. That might be a good idea. Yeah, let's get this Roman village wine built. And let's end our turn. Alright, the autumn of 276 BC. Julius Sextilius Corvus, a new child is born. It's kind of a cool name. Rebellion imminent in Italia again. That's not good. So every couple turns with the Roman faction, you get these festival events. So this one right here gives us a +4% Latin cultural influence to all regions. So that's really, really helpful. Our household expands. I think he already had this available. Yeah, he already had that. Moving down here to Cassentia, let's go ahead and take this back. Wow, look how fast that garrison replenished. Just auto-resolve this. And we're going to occupy. The army is still around, so we're going to have to go and exterminate it. Seeing the damage they did in Cassentia, not appreciated at all. Our economy is doing good. I think this governor, yeah. Yeah, so again, since these guys aren't in our faction, we don't want to give them any cards that give them more gravitas, cunning, or authority, so we're just going to leave that blank. And continue down this research rate. And also the city governor, we actually should have upgraded this twice. This will give it a public order increase. And right now there's going to be a rebellion again, most likely somewhere. So we should be ready for that. Let's just recruit some more troops here. And we should probably keep this army ready to go just in case there's a rebellion. It's gonna stall our advance up north, which is really annoying. If we don't tax this, yeah, it's not worth it. Let's check on the Veneti and see what they're up to. So it looks like they haven't had a engagement yet with Liguria, so just hang tight right here, steal some food. Public order in Rome's going well. Province is almost up to 5,000, which is good. Yeah, again, unfortunately, if there is a rebellion, I don't know, I think we should keep pushing north with the 1st Legion here. If there is a rebellion at Beneventum, we will send our governor at Tarentum out to defeat it in the field. So we need to keep pushing north with this army, though. Okay. All right, I think that's all we should do. Let's make sure, let's check our messages. We can get maybe another public order increase here. Let's see. Yeah. Let's activate that. All right, that's all we can do this turn. Let's go ahead and end it. All right, winter 275 BC, the need for cavalry. We're not going to do any recruitment for Cav anytime soon, so it really doesn't matter. There was a rebellion in Tarentum, facing a food shortage. All is not well in the Republic. So, all right, the Thunderbolts of Tinia have been recruiting and causing us trouble. Let's go out and meet them in the field. We can just auto-resolve this. We're going to take a lot of casualties, but that's okay. I understand these guys rebelled against us, but maybe we should show some clemency and release them. They are Italian, so there's no point of enslaving or exterminating them. Aemilius Papus, his legion has leveled up. Let's give him the Vanguard Legion bonus, which gives us a 5% buff to melee attack and 5% to campaign movement. And we'll also go with the, let's get on the melee defense to the Garrison Auxilia. And the rebellion in Tarentum we can now take care of. The Greek rebels, interesting. They got a cool little turtle as their faction flag. Let's go out and defeat them. I'm not sure who will win this battle. If I go, do I need? Not sure if I may need some mercenaries here. Let's go see. No, we'll be good. Let's go ahead and auto resolve this. And let's release the captives. No big deal. Showing clemency in the early game. Alright, so that rebellion has been defeated. Our public order will be increasing in Tarentum, which is good. So we can go ahead and disband this force. Move back into Tarentum. And let's set this guy to the city governor trait 2 to give us that public order buff. Yeah, so now we're at 15 per turn, which is good. This will also enable our army up north to continue. So it looks like Liguria is moving out. I'm not sure where that Veneti army is, but their town is definitely exposed. So thinking opportunistically, we should probably stay in the middle here just to monitor what goes on, and hopefully they get into a pitched battle and lose a bunch of their forces and we can go mop up both towns, but we'll just have to see. I think we should build anything in Rome. Are we currently overcrowding? Let's see. Our growth is not doing good. I bet we are overcrowded. I'm not sure how to tell by looking at this exactly. But I know we have these buildings being built, and that will help that. I don't want to expand Rome just yet. It's going to be we need more food before we do that. So we could go ahead and build this deli and then expand Rome. Let's go ahead and do it. Alright, we could probably merge up some of these units. Let's actually just leave them for now and try to replenish. Yeah, checking the region population is not good at all. In Cassentia at least. Yeah, Cassentia was hit hard by that rebellion. I have a feeling the population somehow was messed up during all those wars. But at any rate, let's just go through here and make sure we're not missing anything. We can give this guy the treasure, or yeah, let's make him a treasurer. Give us bonuses to our economy. And we could also give him the diligent centurion trait, which will be another public order buff. And let's go ahead and end the turn. Looks like we have some skills to assign first. To our spy up north, we're going to continue down this trait so we could steal more food later on. And the governor of Arminum. More commercial stimulation. And let's send him down. How's our public order? Yeah, let's get some more public order. All right, let's go ahead and end our turn. All right, spring 275 BC. Let's go ahead and see what is going on. Let's continue to move the 2nd Legion up north. It will replenish over time. Really interested to see. It looks like the Veneti expanded up here to the north. If we go back and... Okay, the Liguria army are moving on Batavium. Yeah, let's just continue to wait here. Kind of in the middle. I don't think Liguria would attack us. Let's check their disposition towards us right now. They're unfriendly, but I really don't think they're gonna come down to attack. They can't reach us this turn anyways. So let's just continue to monitor that situation. Alright, not much we can do. Let's go ahead and check our messages. Construction completed, Field of Mars. Crisis Manager. I think he already has a... Yeah, he already has the Master Trader, so let's keep that. Unhappy Populace still. Looks like we have plus 16% public order, so not too much of a concern there. Our population is still overcrowded, so we need to expand our cities, which will happen in 2 turns. Trying to see if Italia is going to be our military stronghold. I'm trying to see what the best government buildings would be. The civil settlement, mainly looking at that class growth. Yeah, so this will give us a 0.7% increase to our first and second class. So let's go ahead and go down the civil route there. I think that's all we can do. Let's take a peek at the diplomacy screen real quick. Let's see if Carthage wants to get in that military access agreement. Still not. Epirus, let's see what Epirus wants to do.
Speak and try to do.
Still not friendly with us. Syracuse, let's leave them alone for now. Let's actually monitor and make sure they're... Yeah, it's important they don't send an army down south. But if we see something moving this way, we could try to get a non-aggression pact with them or something. Epirus is just kind of staying put in Apollonia right now. We have a Spartan army moving up, and we got a full stack Athenian army over here. So it looks like Greece is about to erupt with some conflict. But let's go ahead and end this turn. Alright, the summer of 275 BC, our trade agreement has dissolved with the Veneti. Let's see, yes. Liguria has taken that settlement. Their army is still pretty strong. So let's see what the Veneti are up to up here. They're still strong too. This puts us in a tough spot on what we should do. We definitely need 2 armies to deal with this. Let's continue to move the 2nd Legion up north. What territory is he in? Trying to see if we should get some more seasoned troops in this army. We got a lot of good sources with our Triarii and Samnite troops. We will definitely need some cav though. Against barbarians, I'm trying to think what the most effective troops would be. Get 2 more units of cav for this army, and maybe another unit of hoplites. Not sure. This Apulian heavy infantry is really good. Let's get them too. Okay, Syracuse isn't doing anything in the south, which is good. No interesting events, really. What's this? Seneca. Let's leave that be. Public orders steadily increasing in Italia, which is good. We've got some buildings that will be constructed next term, which is good. And this army is almost fully replenished. Good. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. Pompeia Gemella might be adopted. Isn't she married to our faction leader? That's interesting. Let's go ahead and stop the adoption. Anyways, 275, autumn of 275 BC, Roman influence rises in Sicily. We got this message. Once a Carthaginian ally and within their sphere of influence, Messenia has been taken within the Roman area of control. This new push into Sicily has caused the 2 major powers to begin eyeing the island between them as a staging ground for war. Although they were once allies, the 2 preeminent powers of the Western Mediterranean now seem on a collision course for conflict. The aging hegemony of the Carthaginian Republic now faces an up-and-coming Rome that could threaten its power in the region. Let's go ahead and look at... Alright, so our diplomacy is still good. So I don't think that really means anything just yet. Alright, let's check out the Po Valley. It's increasingly becoming a difficult situation. The Veneti up here in Noria aren't moving. So it looks like we're going to have to take on the Ligurians on 2 fronts. But we really need that 2nd Legion to get up here fast. Alright, the 1st Legion is basically replenished all the way again, which is good. Cassentia, we should probably build a shrine down here. Let's actually look at the details. So we're increasing in Latin influence just a little bit every turn. So let's go ahead and continue to build here. The Shrine of Jupiter will probably be the most useful, but again, this is going to be our military stronghold, so we want to go down the Shrine of Mars route. Eventually, will give us 2 experience rank for every Roman infantry unit we recruit, and a 7% melee defense skill, so that's going to be really helpful. Let's go ahead and build the Shrine of Mars. Our technology has been completed, so we just went down the construction route. Wonder if we should finish it off. Then we can get a 3% building construction cost reduction. That's not 3%. It's not really significant. So we should probably just go research somewhere else. Let's go down this military one. 10% ammunition for all missile units. That'll be helpful. But more importantly, we can recruit a champion. And once we have a champion, we could put him in our army and he could begin leveling up the troops. So that'll be really helpful. And I think that's all we're going to do this turn. Let's go ahead and check our messages. War declared between Liguria and Epirus. Interesting. Construction report. A lot of new buildings were constructed this turn. Let's check that our overcrowding is still a factor, it looks like. Oh, so the overcrowding is by province. So this province is the only places that are still overcrowded are the ones where the level 2 buildings haven't been created yet. So that makes sense. We'll check on that once these buildings are complete and see if that changes. All right, let's go ahead and end our turn. All right, winter 274 BC. Unfortunately, our child has died. That's not good. A new child is born. I think that's a girl. Governor is increased in rank. Let's go ahead and look at our family situation. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Alright, let's actually go back to that screen. See how much influence do we have? 42%. Alright, we're good. I really like this Seneca guy. Trying to see if it's worth upgrading him. Probably, but we'll look into that later. Alright, the overcrowding problem in Iridium still persists. Maybe we need to completely build this out. Not sure. Let's go ahead and see. We can try it and build this this wine building. Alright, taking stock of the empire. Let's actually look at our event messages again. Motivated populace in Latium. Growth and more taxes. The Seleucid vassals rebel. That didn't take long. So the Seleucids will be crippled pretty soon, most likely. Alright. Syrian history. Increase in rank, our governor. Let's go ahead and level him up. Alright, right here, this export specialist, giving us that 3% bump to the commercial stimulation edict will be really helpful. If we take a peek at that right now. Yeah, right now, given all the bonuses we've applied, the commercial stimulation edict is giving us 38% wealth from all commerce buildings. So we're really, yeah, Latium's already making 6,700. So let's keep that up. Public order in Italia is starting to decrease a little bit. I know we're building the shrine down here, so that should help, and we just need to keep making sure that our governor keeps leveling up correctly. Yeah, something to keep an eye on, definitely. Alright, this army down here. So I'm kind of hoping that the Veneti will come down and try to retake the city of Patavium. And I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, they got another army over here. So I don't think we're in a position yet to. Yeah, we still gotta replenish and everything. Yeah, 13 turns until they're finished replenishing. Ugh. Yeah, so I'd really like to have the Veneti come down and take out this army, and then we could focus on Genoa with the 1st Legion right here. But this is going to be difficult. Genoa has a 15-man garrison, so we really need to get this army isolated out in the field into a pitched battle. We may even need the support of this another legion. So Something to monitor. This guy's a part of our family. Maybe we should try to get him involved. We'll have to see. At any rate, let's go ahead and end the term. All right, 274 BC, springtime. Our protection from civil war is about to expire in 3 turns. I think our political situation is still very healthy at this point, though. Our admiral has increased in rank. Roman governor has increased in rank. Let's go ahead and check on that. So right now, Latium is making 7,000 per turn, and we're just a few years into the game. We go ahead and increase that commercial stimulation edict, and then city governor plus 3% to our tax rate. Now it's, yeah, Latium's now making 7,100. That's insane. Let's keep it going. Our troops are recruiting here. They should be finished soon. The Howling Wolves are coming back to Patavium. I think I'll just park my spy right here, or try to get a little further. So I really want to see if the Veneti will come back down. At any rate, we could go ahead and move the 1st Legion over here and put them in patrol stance. That's kind of risky. Let's just leave them as is. And then we can move this army right here to this crossroads. Well, let's put them in the city. Maybe they'll are they in the fleet now? That's not what we wanted. In the city. There we go. That'll speed up their replenishment. Alright, let's look at our event messages. I don't think anything too exciting went on. We got those increases in rank. Tarentum's public order is starting to turn around, which is really nice. I'm starting to think maybe we should build a 3rd army up here. I really don't want to leave Tarentum exposed. Epirus is up to something. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he is on some boats here. Let's check out diplomacy.
Be welcome, and may Hermes bless your words with appropriate speed, for I have other business today.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. I wish the RDI would come down and take Apollonia real quick. But I'm not really liking the looks of that. Let's start building up a force maybe. What's our garrison looking like in Tarentum? It's about almost replenished all the way. Yeah, very, very tricky. I think maybe I should turn Seneca into a general right here, just in the short term, to assist up here maybe. Not exactly sure yet. Let's see. Let's get some slingers at least in that army. Our economy is going to take a hit because of that, because he will no longer be a general once he has troops, but I think it's something we should start to think about. At any rate, let's go ahead and end our turn. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Our governor could increase. Let's give him more commercial stimulation and taxes. All right, let's end the term. All right, the summer of 274 BC, our trade agreement with the RDI has been dissolved. We have one of those festivals that happens every couple years when you're playing as Rome. This one gives us 20% wealth from culture in all regions and a +4 public order boost, which is nice. Let's see what happened with the RDI. Very interesting. So it looks like Epirus has client stated, or they liberated this town right here. The RDI are still alive though somewhere, or I think that's the only army they have left. I'm not sure where King Epirus went. There's the Griffin's Grace over here. Maybe Epirus wants like military access or something, so they don't.
And try to do it well, for diplomacy is always boring when done badly.
Let's see, trade. No, nothing yet. Just gotta watch out for them. Not sure what they're gonna do. Let's recruit some more cheap soldiers. Alright, a replenishment for this army should almost be done. I'm very confused what the Veneti are doing. They're still up there, not moving. So we are going to have to start putting the pressure on Liguria, which is fine. Jesus, 7 recruitment slots? It's insane. Okay. Our population in Rome has been solved since we expanded the city. We're running into some food issues, though. Something to be mindful of. I really want this army at Epirus to disperse, but... Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. Not too much is going on right now. Latium making 8,900 gold per turn. That's insane. Let's keep it up. Alright, autumn 274 BC. Let's see what's going on. Looks like we have a riot in the capital. Let's accuse in private here. Our research was complete. Alright, let's take stock of everything that was going on. So during the end turn, Syracuse declared war on us. We go ahead in the diplomacy screen. Yeah, Syracuse is now at war with us. Let's see if they want to vie for peace. I just really don't want to have to deal with them right now.
Be welcome here and speak as you...
That will also help things out with Epirus.
Be welcome, and may Hermes bless your words with appropriate...
Epirus still doesn't want anything to do with us. That's okay. Running real short on food. That's not good. The Veneti still haven't moved. The Ligurians are still stationed here with a powerful army. I think what we can do is go ahead and move this army to the border. Have our cleanup force start coming in. I want to make sure we're still in Rome when we recruit here. Alright, so let's really beef up this army. Let's 2 units of equites, some more hastati. Let's do a unit, 2 units of principe. Oh, we're out of money. Alright, so let's beef that army up. Really don't know what to do down here. I really want my governor in the town leveling up and everything, but I just don't like the fact that this Epirus army is right here. Maybe when our garrison is completely refilled, I'll feel more confident about that, but in the meantime, I think I should stay here. Are they within striking range? No. So we can go ahead and go on patrol stance. Not doing good on food. I don't think there's anything we can do about that right now. We could start going down this economy tree. Get some iron tools. I know we can recruit a champion now, but we just simply don't have the money, so that's unfortunate. This army should be good to go. 18 units is more than enough. It's simply just going to be a reinforcement army up here in case anything goes bad. We're going to be getting into some big battles maybe over here with the garrison, so it's just something to kind of like plan B if things go bad. Let's check out our Latium, making 8,800, doing great. This wine building is almost done. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Alright, winter 273 BC. Let's see what's going on. Our protection has expired from civil war. Riot in the capital. Plebeians will have -5 loyalty for us for 5 turns. It's not good. Let's check on this political situation. Yeah, we're still very high loyalty with everyone. That's fine. All right. So, King Epirus still on his fleet. Looks like his pikemen are damaged a little bit, actually, which is interesting. Not sure where the other army down here has gone, but I think our relation with Epirus is still really bad. It's improving though.
Greetings in the name of Hermes.
They don't sound angry at us.
Do not deceive with tricky rhetoric.
So I think I have an idea about how to get them on our side. First off, let's go ahead and recruit a veteran. Let's check out what sort of buffs they have. Alright, so this one's probably the best. It gives us a 6% campaign movement range and a 5% unit experience, so that's really good. So Marcus Cluinius Scaurus, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and recruit him. So this is really interesting. We have Genua should be wide open next turn. So we'll just stay right here at the border. We really can't move this turn. And our army right here will be able to reinforce. We can actually finish recruiting it out with some more units. Trying to think what would be best. Kind of looking for some cheap units, ideally. Maybe these axemen. They might be good. Or, yeah, probably those axemen. We'll give them a try. So the governor of Rome, we can go ahead and just leave him as is right now. He's not going to be a permanent legion, hopefully. So yeah, I think we're going to end it for today, and we'll kind of give a recap of our strategy what we're going to do next turn. Mainly, we will see what Liguria does. We're hoping that, let's actually go ahead and set our spy here to steal some food. We're hoping that they continue to move north against Veneti. Next turn, we could go in and take Genoa, and with minimal casualties, they will probably come down and attack our the 2nd Legion here, which is fine because we'll have a reinforcing, the governor of Rome will be reinforcing the 2nd Legion. Down here to the south, Epirus is still an issue. Not sure what we're going to do with them yet. Maybe when we declare war on Genoa, we will do it by asking if we can join Epirus's war, because I believe, yes, they're at war with Liguria too. So maybe we can increase our diplomatic standing with them by doing that. So hope you enjoyed this episode, and stay tuned for the next one.